Saw this video on my recommended yesterday before it went viral. Can't say I feel too good about this one.
This is a conventionally attractive woman. Big eyes, small nose, no wrinkles, and hairless. This is a child who also has big eyes, a small nose, zero wrinkles, and is hairless.
Okay, so right off the bat, the conventionally attractive woman's hair is well kept, the face fat is reduced, the smoky eye is to increase contrast, and the quality of the photo is either diffused or the makeup conceals the hair. There's no evidence to prove that this woman has no hair underneath the makeup. There's also contour. This is to enhance or create the illusion of hollow cheeks or higher cheekbones. Depending on where you contour your face, this can make your face look lifted, which makes your face look more mature. Here, the face fat has not been reduced. There's no intention behind the look at all. That's a child. She's practicing a bit of self-expression with the shirt and the hair, but most adults know what territory self-experimentation comes with, so they kinda, stop when they become adults. There is no makeup. The first woman has more angular features in comparison to the child. The outfit is not something an adult would wear either.
Did you know there's an extremely popular makeup trend in China called 幼态妆, which directly translates to childlike makeup? This style is characterized by the desire to look as young as possible, and makeup companies would even ride the trend by naming their products 婴儿直睫毛, which translates to baby straight lashes. Even kids don't satisfy them anymore. They want straight up infant feature.
You know what? That is a good point, and this video could have had potential if this talked about beauty standards from what I presume to be her home country. Their perception of beauty is heavily skewed, but the thing is, no one is grooming us into thinking that this is attractive. Most people outside of that country could see that the beauty standards over there are morbid, to say the least.
The selling point of a lot of current makeup products is the fact that they can mimic the look of a child, or in this case, infants. A quick Google search would reveal that anytime a girl changes her nose during a makeup routine, she's very likely going to try and make it smaller instead of bigger. Notice how basically every makeup action women take, which is changing our faces to imitate the ones of children, most do it subconsciously.
You cannot say that something is as morally apprehensible as pedophilia and then participate in it. That completely contradicts what you're saying. And also, the nose contour trend that you're referring to tries to also enhance nose bridges. Nose bridges are done developing by the time you're around 16 to 18 years old. Most children do not have prominent nose bridges.
This trend also isn't unique to China. It's everywhere. The beauty standard for women is to be childlike. Take e-girl makeup, for example. The thick eyeliner, chunky lashes, and strategically placed nose contour all result in a more childlike appearance.
Wait a minute, you have thick winged eyeliner and chunky manhua lashes? Are you a
I am proto is my motto. I do stealing of your kids.
Okay, so for legal purposes, that was a joke. That was a joke.
Obviously, I'm not saying these makeup styles or makeup in general are inherently bad, and the purpose of this video is not in any way to hate on current makeup trends. I just wanted to point out the infantilizing reality of female self-expression. Well, women tend to have smaller noses and larger eyes anyways, so what's your point? Well, yes, that is true. However, society's preferences are much more extreme than what the average woman has. For example, in this study, where people's faces were photoshopped to make different features, such as their eyes or nose larger or smaller, nearly half of the participants found enlarged eyes more attractive, and over 64% found a reduced nose size more attractive.
Large eyes. That is incredibly broad. How about the types of eyes? Do they have monolids, double eyelids? Are they positioned neutrally? Are they upturned, downturned? Are they wide set? Are they close together? What about the brows? Do they complement the eye shape? There's more to this than just having big eyes. As for the nose part, that depends on facial harmony. Let's be honest, Michael's noses then, although bigger, look 10 times better than the nose he most recently had. Yeah, it's smaller, but it did not suit the rest of his Black American features.
Well, a woman has less body hair anyways. It's not rocket science, it's natural. Yes, that's true, but what's your reaction to seeing a woman with unshaven armpits. You'll probably get caught off guard and then feel disgusted. Because believe it or not, but women have armpit hair. There's nothing natural about shaving every inch of our bodies.
I don't think shaving is an issue. I know that this person didn't try to make it an issue, but there are other reasons to this other than physicality. Hair can trap sweat, oil, and other bacteria that can exude body odor. It could also be a sensory issue for some. I'm some. Some people also have thick hair, and in some cultures, some can't shave until they get to a certain age. Showering with long or thick body hair can be much harder as well, so it's understandable as to why women shave.
Lastly, wrinkles. Aging naturally and, God forbid, having some wrinkles is the worst crime a woman can commit. The moment one appears, society criticizes the woman, bullying her into either hating her appearance or getting plastic surgery.
Okay, come on, there's so many times where people botch their faces. And then there are many times when society criticizes them for it.
The most common forms of cosmetic procedures are Botox and fillers, whether that be forehead Botox or lip filler. They both exist to replicate a more youthful appearance. Filler mimics the look of firm, full skin, and a popular choice is lip filler, which directly reduces the size of the philtrum and thickens the lips. Now, you might say, some people have always had thin lips, even as a child.
But some women have always had fuller lips naturally. Guys, I think black women are pedobaiting.
However, every lip follows a trend where it gets thinner and loses volume as we age. This is due to collagen loss. Collagen is an abundant protein that gives skin their firmness and lips their fullness. And over time, our ability to produce collagen decreases as shown in the study.
Although society does fear collagen loss, they don't take kindly to people who purposefully alter their face just to look young. People can tell when others are just insecure, and in return, they end up looking less attractive.
I also don't think it's a coincidence that men prefer really skinny women, oftentimes underweight, as well as things including a tiny waist, non-sagging boobs. Glorification of these standards represent a prepubescent body.
So Diddy, if you guys are wondering, oh well, Lolo Ducky, what led you to make this video? This specific talk, this is what led me to, okay. Outside of your country, no one is attracted to women who have an extremely low body fat percentage. As you guys can see, I did a speed paint out of Ariana Grande for her birthday today, as I'm recording this video. And if you want to know why one side of her portrait looks better than the other side, that is done on purpose. It was to show that health looks better on everybody. If you can take anything from this video, health. Beauty markers are usually signs of good health. Clear skin, healthy digestion, healthy body fat percentage, a healthy mind, mentality, all of that is considered attractive. Health can do a lot. The reason why lip filler, Botox, emaciation, and all of these exaggerated procedures, these extreme procedures in order to look attractive are considered unattractive is because it's so exaggerated to the point where it's unhealthy. When people had an aversion to the celebrities getting buccal fat removal or going through extreme weight loss, that should give you a sign that society is not a fan of this. And also, if you are going to say this, please take Sophie Rain off the thumbnail, because she does not look remotely underweight in the slightest.
The estimated value of female weight loss market today is worth hundreds of billions, not millions, billions.
What about big food?
I'm going off topic here, but attractive personality traits expected from women include kindness, softness, shyness, playfulness, empathy, vulnerability, as well as purity. These traits have an uncanny resemblance to traits also found in children.
Some do, others don't. The difference is that once again, one can use these intentionally while another cannot. Attractive women utilize these traits. With empathy and other traits like that come with a lot of responsibility. They come with experience and a lot of patience. Children do not have much experience, nor have they lived long enough to be wise. Do you know what other traits are found in attractive women? Discipline, which is learned, not inherited. You need to have enough patience and practice in order to be skilled in something. Wisdom is also an attractive trait. Traditionally, women were teachers who would pass their knowledge down to their offspring.
As a whole focuses on innocence and abstinence. When a woman willingly has sex, it's seen as taboo, impure, and punishable.
It is 2030. If anything, we have an issue with too much fornicating.
Women are also rewarded for sounding childlike. Women are often expected to speak in a rising intonation, to finish sentences in a breathy way, as well as to talk in a high-pitched voice overall.
But they're also attracted to what women are saying as well. People praise women who are highly articulate and who are intentional. Yes, you are right about the mechanics behind the voice. What you're wrong about, though, is the pitch. Yes, high dopamine can result in a high-pitched voice, making you sound happier or present, but not every high-pitched voice is considered attractive. A lot of people can tell when a voice is forced or exaggerated, and a normally deep or high-pitched voice can be linked to trauma. What matters is the cadence, the tone of your voice, and the strategy behind how you speak, and what you're saying. OMG, guys, turns out I just circled back to the words shown on the screen.
If you go onto any pornographic website, words such as barely legal, schoolgirl, and teenage girls all exist on the front page.
I agree. That is messed up. I wish this could have been talked about in the video instead of nose contour and body composition. Overall, this topic, although sensitive, can be a great one. Topics like this do fascinate me. I just wish different things could have been talked about instead. She could have talked about Brooke Shields throughout the years. She could have talked about how the book shown on the screen has been sexualized during almost all of its adaptations. More examples could have been brought up. For a first video, it's pretty great. Better than whatever I could make. And goodbye.
I don't really feel attracted to English women because they're very mature. They look like adults. I guess I'm more attracted to cute girls. That's why I find Japanese girls more attractive.
Isn't he a literal socio? How can he speak for anyone else?